Yo, what's going on? You already know what time it is. Here with the Boruto episode 182 review. Now I gotta say, this episode looked really nice. I believe they changed up the art style in this episode, so a little bit changed up, looks a little bit nicer, looks a little crisper. Usually I can't notice whenever the art style gets changed, but I definitely noticed it this time, so I really do like that little change with this episode. Also, this episode was really great in terms of kind of building up Boruto's character a little bit more with the scientific ninja tools and sort of his relationship with it. And I think later on in the episodes we're going to get a little bit more of that too. So that was definitely interesting to see that there. But let's go ahead and just get into the review and everything and start. So kind of the way this episode starts out is Konohamaru has just found a container. It's kind of where we left off last episode, and he finds a container and he says it's a data containment, which will make a lot of sense later on for people that haven't read the manga. But it says it's a data container, and it cuts over to Mugino getting stabbed by one of the puppets. And they mentioned it was from Victor's lab, but I don't remember what the puppet from Victor's lab was or whatever that thing was. I have to go back and look at the episodes, but he mentioned it was from Victor's lab, so I imagine Kara was using some of Victor's stuff in their operations. But Mugino, he always gets packed up so easily. I don't know why. Maybe, I guess he's just not as strong, right? He's just like, even in the other arc when Victor was trying to do the divine tree thing, he got packed up there too. I'm like, in this show, if you gotta get saved by Konohamaru, that's just embarrassing. Regardless of the fact he gets stabbed and then Konohamaru arrives, right? And it cuts back over to the Hokage meeting room. Naruto's meeting with Sasuke, Boruto, and all of them. Sasuke can't really find anything about Kara. Then Katasuke walks in, and they were previously talking about the ninja tools, and then Katasuke walks in, and Boruto is not really on board with the idea of these scientific ninja tools, and we see this kind of throughout the whole episode. But when Katasuke walks in, he's like, ninja tools are good because you can absorb things and there was almost collateral damage, which is kind of ironic since Katasuke literally absorbed all that chakra and threw it back at Momoshiki, making even more destruction. But found that kind of ironic there. But we move on, and then Naruto decides to give Boruto and Team 7 a mission to escort Katasuke to his scientific ninja tool facility. So they're going to be going on this new mission. It's apparently a C rank mission. I guess that makes sense, right? It's just an escort mission. But it's a C rank mission. They're going to be escorting him and whatnot. Since Boruto's escorting Katasuke, he really has an issue with Katasuke, and he's kind of beefing with him right now. So he's not really feeling this mission. I don't blame him, because he kind of blames Katasuke for kind of influencing him to using these tools in the first place. But yeah, so, and later on in the episode, Mitsuki meets up with Boruto and kind of talks to him, and Boruto's kind of like a little bit more willing to go on this mission. I mean, he was gonna go anyway, but he's a little bit more willing to go on this mission and help out Katasuke. And the next scene is a really good scene. It's really important for the story. And I want to point out one interesting thing real quick. When they showed the background before they got to the Jigen and Amato scene, I don't know where they're at, but I guess we have now like a colorized version of where some of the stuff in the manga might be happening, or whatever it's outside. I don't know what that was exactly, but very interesting to see that there. But Jigen and Amato are talking, and then Jigen throws it on Amato, and he's like, "Hey, I think that we still haven't found the person that crashed the airship. There's still someone within Kara who has been interfering with my plans." And the way he finds this out is he uses karma to feel that the vessel has been moved. I didn't know he could do that, so I guess he just felt through the karma that the vessel got moved, and he knows that there's somebody within the organization that is doing him dirty. So so now Amato is tasked with finding out who this traitor is and reporting it back to Jigen. Now Jigen is not suspicious of Amato, and I think back in a couple episodes ago, Amato and Victor were talking and collaborating and conspiring. So the fact that Amato is not under any suspicions from Jigen says a lot about the relationship that Amato and Jigen have. Just keep that in mind, that they have a very close relationship since they work together very frequently. Now moving on, goes back to this train scene, and Ao and Katasuke end up meeting up coincidentally. They kind of bring up the whole topic of the ninja tools again, and Boruto's a little bit envious of them, doesn't really like him again, and then Ao overhears that, and then Ao starts telling his story to the Team 7, and then he mentions how he hasn't really been back to the village since the war has happened, and how much the village has just changed over the years. And while he's talking, he tells Boruto that the only reason why he's able to walk is because of these ninja tools. Then he asks Boruto that if he doesn't care for the scientific ninja tools, and within like a blink of the eye, Ao puts a screwdriver under his neck and tells him that he could have been dead if he wanted to, right? And Ao puts this in a really good way. He says that the scientific ninja tools, it's all about how you use the tools, basically, right? So it's not about the size of the tool, but it's about how you use it. But yeah, so basically after that conversation, I guess Boruto has more respect for scientific ninja tools and what they're really capable of doing, especially with Ao. He's seen how the tools have helped him. So yeah, they go on their merry way. Katasuke and Team 7 depart, and Kashin Koji, out of nowhere, pops up behind Ao and talks to Ao about what he's even doing in the Elite Village. Now, Kashin Koji gets down to business, right? He just starts popping questions out. And he's just like, what were you doing in the Elite Village? X, Y, and Z. He tells him about how he was going to plan on killing Katasuke. Originally, that's why he even came to the Elite Village, and that he put him under a genjutsu. So we now get to reveal that it was Ao that was the one who put Katasuke under that genjutsu all the way back during the Chunin exam arc. So we get that reveal, and now Kashin Koji is giving this mission to Ao to retrieve the vessel and kill anyone involved. So it's going to be a bloodbath. Ao is basically going to have to retrieve the vessel for Kara and make sure that no one sees him doing it, right? And I'm not going to talk about anything in the manga, of course, because I don't want to spoil it, but it's kind of where we left off. Konohamaru and Mugino are kind of running away from the airship, and that's kind of it, right? So very good episode. I love these episodes where they just talk, and it's not necessarily have to be like just fighting, just talking, building up some of the characters, building up some of the stuff we see in the background, and really building up the character development of some of these characters. But next episode we're going to be in the factory, and there's one character in there. If you're down bad, I don't recommend you watch it because but you know what I'm talking about, But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the review. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord. And we got a manga chapter 54 review coming out Wednesday, so I'll see you guys later. Peace.